Justice League has a whole new team to take on the ultimate villain.
Darkseid is just the most dangerous force in the universe.
Crush them. We can help you against Darkseid.
Whoa.
Watch out for Darkseid's Omega Beams.
What are Omega Beams?
Those are Omega Beams.
Got it. That's what I'm talking about.
She is a dog of war.
Then why is my guy such a pussycat?
There are two sides to every hero.
Justice League does it again. Fist bump.
Hey, this is Nolan North for Superman homepage.
Hi, how's it going today?
It's going great. How are you?
All right. So you play Superman?
Superman and Bizarro, yes.
That's great. That's great. Since this is a Lego version, how do you approach the Lego version as opposed to like a live animated version? Any difference?
You know, I don't think we play anything different when it comes to that kind of thing. You know, I have two boys who played with Legos and watched cartoons. It's just a great blend. And in fact, the Lego video games are the only things I've ever been able to play with my kids. So we're a big Lego fan household. So putting those things together and just putting in an animated version, nothing different. You know, I think kids just want to see Superman. They want to see their favorite characters. So we just do our best to bring them to life.
Right. That's great. So, and you also play Bizarro.
Yes.
Do you see Bizarro as kind of a goofball, or do you try to actually like give him some kind of depth?
It's a good question. You know, I don't know if Bizarro has a lot of depth. He's kind of a pretty simple thinker. But I remember when we first started reading the script,
Right.
Bizarro seemed, much more of a simpleton. But as the story goes on, we find out, it's best way to put it, he's got a bigger heart and brain, I think, at the time. So, with any kind of character, seemingly, he doesn't know. He knows right from wrong, but right and wrong are switched in this version. So I'll just go with the fact that he's bigger heart than a brain.
So do you think that Bizarro has the potential of scaring kids, or do you think he's he has a goodness to him?
I think when I first saw the animation that he kind of looked almost like a Frankenstein.
He does, yeah.
Look to him, and I thought that could be a little scary, but that's why we wanted to make him seem a little sillier with his antics. Excuse me. We wanted to make him seem a little sillier with his antics, and I think when you see the silly things he's doing, and that nobody gets hurt really,
right?
None of the characters, he doesn't hurt anybody. When you see that, that's all worked out. I think they'll be okay. No nightmares from Bizarro.
That's funny. So being as Superman is always kind of a highlighted character, do you think Bizarro steals the show in this one? I mean, do you think he's funnier, more entertaining? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was the fun part about playing this character. Especially to give him that kind of a goofy little voice, because again, the visual does make him look, kind of like a cross between a vampire and Frankenstein.
Right.
But hopefully the voice brings out some of his funny, and his antics surely do. But yeah, I think this is really his. This is his movie, not Superman. Superman has plenty of versions.
Yeah.
Give one to Bizarro.
That's funny. He is very interesting. I like Bizarro.
Yeah.
So you also played Superboy in Young Justice. You've done both. You've done Superboy, Superman. What do you bring differently into Superboy as opposed to Superman?
Well, Superboy in in the Justice League show was.
Of course, it was Connor Kent.
Yeah, it was Connor.
Yeah.
But I think that one was a little different because Superboy had a lot of demons. He had daddy issues. As much of a daddy issue as you can have as a clone.
Yeah.
Such a great character to play. Just a guy who just thinks brawn first and uses muscle before his mind.
Right.
So I think. Yes, playing Superboy and Superman in that show. Now Bizarro and Superman. I think Supergirl, I guess, is my next. I have to do that.
You're going to do Supergirl?
Well, maybe.
Are you
I
going to
mean,
do
I
that?
got to get all the super friends in. The dog.
Very versatile voice.
I'm going to try. I don't know if I can pull that off. It should be very masculine.
There you go.
No, I mean, but the difference, obviously, the difference with the Lego series is
right.
They're going to be just slightly different, and the tone of the Justice League show is a little bit different. So it was great to play like that teen angst that I haven't felt in more years than I care to remember. So.
Yeah, that would be fun. So why do you think all of the Lego incarnations are so popular? All these Lego movies that are popping up.
Well, I think everybody loves Lego. I had it as a kid, and the great thing about it is because the toys, Legos, have been around for so long. This is the kind of movie that parents and older siblings and young kids. It's an ageless movie. Everybody can come in and enjoy it and have a good time, and it's well written. Some of the actors they've gotten for this are just fantastic. I mean, Troy Baker does my favorite version of Batman. Everybody's saying, well, Christian Bale or Michael Keaton, or what do you like? To me, everybody's done it. But I like Troy Baker as much as I hate to admit that.
He gets really kind of low. I've noticed. I really like how he does that too. It's really good.
I think it's great. I mean, I've seen the other films that they've done, been part of those as well, and I just enjoy it.
Right.
And again, I have two boys that have grown up with Legos. I still have bins of Legos in my house. So I just think it's timeless. It's ageless.
That's great.
That everybody can enjoy, and it's written in a way that it's not just for. They don't ever talk down to the audience. They're not setting this up like it's just for kids. It's for anybody, and it's for anybody and everybody. So I hope everyone enjoys it.
All right. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the interview.
Thank you.
Okay.